Yeah. So if you're listening and you're like, oh, Ben's just a rah guy, well, I believe 100% in the potential, the capabilities, and the opportunities in the world for every single person. Now, people start from different places. Right? Some people have a head start, for sure. But it doesn't mean that you can't get somewhere. So the timing just might be different. And this is why if we're focused on the finish line, we're going to feel bad about the distance that we have to run. Especially if we're sprinting the entire time, we're going to get really exhausted. And so we have to realize that it is not a race. It's a journey, right? It's something that we have to enjoy. It's a hike in nature, and I like nature a lot. But we're going to really we're not going to enjoy the ride, and we're going to look for something else if we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to achieve a certain outcome when something by default takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to build a business. It is tough, and everyone has different environments, different communities that make it easier for them. And so if you compare yourself to others that are in a similar industry, you're going to lose. Unless you're comparing yourself to yourself. Now, if you compare yourself to yourself, you can say, did I wake up and do the things that move the needle today? Yeah, great. I feel good. I have to feel good about myself. And that's tough. You have to remind yourself about it. But it does take that. And so some strategies you can use are identifying your negative beliefs. So say, what am I saying to myself that is negative? And then coming up with real reasons why those negative beliefs are not true and what you would like to believe instead. Every negative belief we have is there's a reason behind it. It's there to help us survive. So if I am afraid of presenting, it's because my body at some point learned that being in front of a group of people is dangerous to me being socially accepted or me succeeding in life. And so we have to identify that belief and say, okay, if my success depends on me getting up in front of people and teaching them, then that old belief about it not being helpful was wrong. And now what skills and strengths do I have that actually highlight that I'm a good public speaker? And if you're not, then that's a sign to say, I need to go join Toastmasters. I need to go record myself speaking. I need to go hire a coach. Because then we can provide that evidence to that belief and reframe it. But a lot of times people say, oh, just tell yourself an affirmation. You're beautiful. You're strong. Well, your body's not going to believe that unless if you have a negative belief that your brain's more used to going down. And so you have to actually target that negative belief and say, not just I'm beautiful, but if your brain is telling yourself that you're ugly, you tell yourself instead, that I find myself beautiful, and there have been multiple people in my life that find me beautiful. And this is one specific piece of myself that I feel that's beautiful. And then I'm always a work in progress, and I think that's beautiful. Like you have to really tell yourself things that you can literally believe for you to start changing the belief.